everyone, this is A30 back again with another how to play. Today looking at how to play Double Down, or Double D apparently. This is from Amigo. It's for 2 to 8 players, ages 8 and up, although on this it says 2 to 7 players, so I don't know which is which. Uh, what you get, it's a bit of a big box for what you get. It's a deck of cards, and there's these chips. Each player, we'll set up a 2-player game, gets 3 chips to start off with. And the idea is you need to try to hold on to these chips as long as possible. And I'll explain how it is that you lose chips. We'll look at the deck first of all. There's some special cards in here as well. There's 24 chips total, 55 cards total. Most of the cards are number cards. 10, 33, 3, 2, just all sorts of numbers. But you do get 3 different special cards. This one changes the direction of gameplay. It doesn't really matter if it's only 2 people like this, obviously. And it leaves the running total as is. It doesn't change the running total. This one is a -10. When you play this, it reduces the running total by 10, obviously. And it may bring it to less than 0. It can be negative. And then there's this card, a ×2 card, which when you play this, it leaves the current total the same, and it forces the next player to play 2 cards instead of 1. And they have to announce 2 new totals and draw 2 new cards. At the end of your turn, you always got to draw back up to what you started up with. I believe that's it for the special cards. Well, I know it is because I'm looking at the instructions. So, cards are embossed for the record. Pretty nice quality. Decent. You start off, shuffle cards. Give each player 3 chips. Like I said, it's 2 to 8 players or 7. We'll just do 2 players. And we're going to deal 5 cards to each player. So I will do that. I'll just put the chips over here. Set the rest up. You do not flip a card over to start the discard pile. The first person will start the discard pile. So you're gonna, first person will look at the cards. And don't play a card there, don't play a 9. And then you're gonna draw it back up to 5. Now, a couple of things I should point out. Whenever, as I mentioned, the person that starts playing, whoever is the person whoever has a birthday closest to a double digit, like 12, 22, 33, and they would start. On your turn, you have to take a card from your hand and play it to the discard pile and add up the running total. In this case, there's only 1 card, it's 9. If the card you play creates a running total that is of a double digit. For instance, if I play a card and it makes it 22 or 55 or whatever it is, I have to give up a chip. You lose a chip. If you play a card that takes you to a running total of over 99, you also give up a chip. Whenever somebody loses all 3 of the chips, is still not out of the game. You still have 1 more round to go around. And if you lose again, then you're out. Other players keep playing. So if there's 4 or 5 people playing, you keep playing until only 1 player is left. Basically, once you lose your chips, you get 1 free ride is what it is, which is pretty cool. If you run out of cards in the draw pile, you just shuffle up the discard, leaving the last one here, and you have a new draw pile. It's pretty straightforward, pretty simple. As soon as any player calls out a total of 99 or more, the round ends, you collect all the cards, shuffle them, and deal 5 new cards face down to everyone who is not out of the game. For a new round, the player to the left of whoever started the previous round goes first. And it ends whenever the next to last player loses a tip while on a free ride and they're out of the game. Last person wins. So it's pretty simple. So they played a 9. I'm going to look at my cards here. Let's make it 13. He decides to leave it at 13 and reverses the direction, which has no effect since it's only 2 people. I should have perhaps done 3 players, but it is what it is. So we're on 13. Let's make it 23. Uh, 23. Let's make it 29. Let's make it 39. Now let's say this player does something stupid like that. It makes it 44. Whoops, that's a double. So they lose a chip. So now it's my turn. I'm gonna make it. Well, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna make it. No, do I want to do that? That would be kind of silly. Make it 99. Let's make it 51. My opponent's gonna go 51, 61, 76. You always want to call out the number, of course. I believe that makes it 84. 86. Let's make this 76, if I can think. We'll leave it at 76. Make it 85. And now I'm going to play this card and force my opponent to play 2 cards. So I think it was 85. Leave it at 85. And then I guess he will still leave it at 85. No, I guess that makes it 0. Yeah, that would just leave it at 85, I imagine, because it's a 0. It doesn't bring it down to 0. We're still at 85. I'll make it 89, because I don't want to lose a chip. Back to 79. Back to 82. We'll leave it at 82. 72. You just keep going back and forth like this. 72. 79. 85. Leave it at 85. That makes it 90. We're getting close to the 99. We'll still leave it at 90. My opponent makes it 98. And then I play, make it 88. 92. And now I'm going to screw up my opponent by playing this, forcing him to play 2 cards. So I make it, that's 92, and they have to play this, make it a 99. Oof. And they go over 99, so they have to play cards. And then once you hit 99, you have to take all the cards, reshuffle, redeal them. They keep going around and around, like I said. Once a person runs out of chips, they have one more opportunity, a free ride. And then if they lose again, they're out. And the game continues until just one person is left. So it's a pretty interesting little game, pretty simple, straightforward. I like it, I would say. It's similar to some other games where you have a running total and you're trying to avoid surpassing that running total, whether it's 21 or 99 or whatever the case might be. But yeah, I like it. Comment, like, subscribe, let me know what you think. You should be able to find this one online if you're interested, like on Amazon, for instance. And yeah, that is that. See you next time. Thanks for watching.